G'day, and welcome to my YouTube series, A Lap Around Australia. In this episode, we explore plane wrecks, visit the iconic Daly Waters pub where we have a beer with some donkeys, take a refreshing dip in the beautiful Bitter Springs, and head to the town of Katherine, where once again I swim in hot springs. We wrap up the day at a beautiful free camp. So come join the adventure as I take on the travel life exploring our beautiful country of Australia. Welcome back to another Tuesday. We are here at the Goanna Creek rest stop. It's a pretty nice view to wake up to. You can see the fog line along there. How is that for timing? We already packed up. All I gotta do is clean the nippers, sort out my maps. We did all of that in about an hour. It's only 8 o'clock now, so it's probably the quickest I think I've ever packed up, and it'll give us heaps of time to get to our destinations today. Leaving the Goanna Creek rest stop, I began my journey west along the Carpentaria Highway. This was a 230 kilometre trip and about 2 hours 40 minutes. About halfway to Daly Waters, I had to refuel using my first jerry can. So I just completely forgot to put my fuel cap back in and ran it over. Luckily I noticed and went and grabbed it, and it seems all right. There's no damage to it. It just pushed down into the dirt, which is lucky. All right, keep going. Not long later, I reached the Daly Waters Inn in Burdham. This area may look familiar from back in episode 13, part 1. Anyway, leaving the Daly Waters Inn, I turned north up the Stewart for a short time and then turned off to the Daly Waters pub. Alright, I'm in here at Daly Waters now. It's a pretty cool place. There's Tim's junkyard there. There's a horse roaming around. There's cows roaming around down there. It's actually a really cool sort of town here. Only in Daly Waters would you see this. That's a KFC sign in the bird enclosure. Funny enough, Dad actually put a KFC sign in our chicken coop when we were younger. This poor galah was squawking its head off, so I went to have a look to find a big olive python stuck in its enclosure. I went to let the staff know, and in true Outback Aussie style, they removed the snake. Here now, it's not freaking out. I was amazed to see donkeys roaming the streets and even a crocodile enclosure. Wow, Daly Waters is truly something else. From the uniqueness of Tim's junkyard to hundreds of bras hanging up in the pub, you won't find another pub alike in Australia. I didn't record anything for the rest of that afternoon and the next day. During this time, I travelled back to Mataranka, camping the night at the Sterling Mill rest stop.
Oh, hello, Papa. So sweet like a lemonade. Take time, we can give it a minute, mate. We can do something new, let me innovate. We can take it slow like a iterate.
Welcome back to another day just down the road from Mataranka. Today we will be hitting the road again, finally. Had a little rest day yesterday, but now we are gonna make some bacon and eggs for brekkie, head to Bitter Springs thermal pools for a swim. Hopefully it's less busy at this time in the morning when it's still sort of cool. After that we will be heading into Catherine. First stop will be Repco to get a new fuel cap. I don't even want to talk about it, but yep, the day after running my fuel cap over, I once again forgot to put it on and lost it. That morning, I spent some time meal prepping some bacon and egg sangers. I am just about packed up here. Just got the jerry cans, which I'm just going to stick in the car for now. While I was packing up, I did notice our second breakage on the car, and it's actually something that I sort of didn't have much faith in. The way my rooftop tent is mounted to the canopy is using these aluminium sections here that have a T-slot in them for a bolt, and if they get one slight bit of movement in them, they're going to wear out. So yeah, you can see there it's completely worn through. I sort of thought it might happen. What am I going to do about it? For now, I'm going to put a strap over it. I think what I could do is there's probably another bolt up on this side. Yeah, in fact, I can feel it there. I'll have to pull the whole rooftop apart, the whole fabric out to access in there, undo it. I'll slide this rail along a little bit, probably forward or backwards, and then tighten it down again. And that way we won't have to replace anything. So this is the fix for now. It's just a strap over that way, comes back over here, and it's still a slight bit of movement, but not much at all. Should be good. All right, let's hit the road. I'm sick of being here now. Leaving the Sterling Mill rest stop, I headed south down the Stewart in search of Bitter Springs. Right, I'm here in the Bitter Springs car park. Everyone that has a caravan must be hating life right now because all the caravan spots are taken and they're just having to do laps, which would not be very fun. Bitter Springs slowly flows, taking you on around a 20-minute scenic journey. Water that clear, you won't find anywhere around this part of Australia. I give Bitter Springs a 10 out of 10. Alright, so that was Bitter Springs. Probably a heap better than the other pools are. That was like so much nicer. The water was cool, all like the sort of growth underneath was amazing. So now I'm back in the car park and we are going to head into Katherine. It's about probably 100 k's, I'd say. The journey into lands unknown to me begun again. Katherine's up next. Shit. Hopefully we have enough fuel to make it. We should have enough fuel for that. Yeah, I think we will. We'll have enough fuel to get into Katherine. So yeah, that will be our first stop. Next stop, Repco, before they shut. By that time, we'll probably be setting up camp a little bit further up the Stewart from Katherine at the first free camp that has good reception apparently, so it should be a sweet stop. So see you later, Mataranka. You've been really cool. I'll definitely be coming back here one day, and definitely also to Daly Waters. Once again, driving up the Stewart Highway, I made my way to the town of Katherine. This is a 108 kilometre journey and took about an hour. Right, I'm just here at Repco. I tried to get the right fuel cap tested. One of them wasn't the right one, so no luck there. So next one will be Burson's. So we'll go try out Burson's, and then there's one other place. If we get nothing, we're a bit screwed. Luckily, Burson's had a fit. It even locked, so I had secure fuel. Anyway, next up I went to the visitor centre to get some information on Nipmuc National Park, and then to the McDonald's, where I got locked in for about 20 minutes after some youths had a fight. I then drove nervously through this peak hour traffic in search of the Katherine Hot Springs. The Katherine Hot Springs were really not that nice, but I'd still give it a visit if you're passing through anyway. As the day came to an end, I journeyed up the Stewart to tonight's free camp. It may have just been a dirt patch, but it was still a pretty nice area.
Oh, hello, Papa.
Welcome to tonight's camp. We are about 17. We are about 17 k's out of Katherine at this free camp spot. It's just this sort of big area. I set up on the top of the hill for the best reception. The rest of that afternoon I spent cooking for the next few days. This consisted of a simple pesto pasta. Something nice and easy because I was pretty tired that day. I also did some much needed research for tomorrow's adventure into Nipmuc National Park. The next episode is definitely going to be an exciting one. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Something new, let me innovate. We can take it slow like we iterate. So sweet like a lemonade. We can do something new, let me innovate. Took time making you know Minute Maid. Take it slow like we iterate.